My name's Kim Belshe. I am a graduate of the class of 1978 from the Belshe Branson School, and I currently am Secretary of the California Health and Human Services Agency. I went to Harvard, graduated in '82. I'm a huge fan of Branson's. I've had myself and 4 siblings who've come to this school and have just had very formative experiences. I think Branson in some respects was probably a more important academic experience than going to Harvard or Princeton. And you say, well gosh, how can that be? It's just in terms of the 2 aspects. Number one, on the academic side, just the discipline and the rigor and learning at a young age how to balance a lot of competing priorities. For reasons I don't recall, I got on a train from Boston and went to Washington, D.C., sight unseen. And basically I've never left, literally and figuratively. I worked in Washington, in the U.S. Capitol, and got really excited about public policy and ended up going to policy school rather than law school. Let life unfold. I think it is the rare person who knows at a young age exactly what they want to do. I'm a big believer in getting work experience. I wouldn't have gone to public policy school and wouldn't have had the ultimate series of positions I've had had I not taken a couple years off after college. There's so many ways that people can contribute. What I do, I work for state government, so I am what's called a public servant. A more pejorative term is a bureaucrat. I wear both of those titles with great pride because I actually think working in government are among some of the best jobs around. I really do believe it is the lucky person who can say that what they do matters, that it has an impact on people, on families, on communities, and that's what government's all about. It's about solving problems in ways that are responsive to the needs of the people of our state. I think young people can contribute by getting on a path like I've taken in terms of actually working in government, whether it be at the local level, the county level, the state level, the federal level. So I really encourage young people, whether it be at the high school level or college or shortly thereafter, to go work in government on a volunteer basis, in an internship, through a fellowship, get some experience and get the opportunity to see how exciting and important and relevant these jobs are. So give yourself the ability to have choices out of high school, which means do well in high school. It's so important to graduate from high school. It is even more important to graduate from college. And so doing well in school and excelling academically and extracurricularly and being an interesting person who's interested in things larger than themselves. And then in college, take advantage of all the opportunities, both in the classroom and out as well. And I am just a huge believer in on-the-job training and experience. My first job out of college was an unpaid internship. I went to Washington, D.C. sight unseen, had no job, but I knew I needed to get some experience to give myself an ability to have some choices, to get some job offers, and that's exactly what happened. I'm a strong believer, do not go directly from college to graduate school. Give yourself some exposure to life, and it will open your heart and your mind to all sorts of different opportunities you may not even have thought about.